Hello there. This is Malik, and welcome to the third... the third, session of playing Mind Over Magic. And people are dancing badly. Woo! Oh, Hellfire... Doggo... Hellfire... No, that's Pagey. Wait. Where's Hellfire? Is that Hellfire? That's Wild Magic. Pagey... I don't know. Hellfire's in bed. Probably for the best. Oh, and repairs are being made and things are being built, and this is a good thing. I will allow it. But anyway, bad dancing. Imagine trying to have a peaceful meal and all you've got is that bloody thing going. Did you get larger? Zenketsu's getting larger. Yes, you got promoted to staff and you got big. So now you are big. Big kind of, I mean, I don't know. And instead of teaching poor Nakomi, you're gonna bond with your weird artifact thing. Attuning to Zenketsu's Chalice of Serenity. Oh, that happened. A tainted mana light. Oh yeah, I remember that. We don't really care about that at the moment. But yeah, things are happening. Doggos are eating raw rats. It's a whole cycle. It's a glorious cycle. It's the circle of life. Eating rats while they're still alive. It's all good. Are you attuned to your chalice yet? No, I mean, it's going to take time. Well, I don't think when you get the first kind of promotion to staff, you don't get a second element. I think you only get that when you get promoted to an apprentice, which we kind of can't do yet. Then you get another element, and then you can become staff or vanish. So you didn't really get a second element, unfortunately. So, womp womp. Yeah, that is my assumption based on that infographic. The chalice is what got created when you got promoted. So the chalice, when you got promoted, it just randomly created Zenketsu's Chalice of Serenity, which basically does things. 1% chance of preventing a KO in battle. Permanently increases your conviction by 2.5, which is kind of like your mood. Less chance of having a mental break. Yeah. So it's not an amazing item, but I figured that it got created when you got promoted to staff, so you might as well get to and attune to it. It's a whole thing. And Hellfire also got one, the Formidable Tankard. Which again, I decided since Hellfire, it was kind of created upon their promotion, might as well get it themselves. But again, all it is it's just got to be Wolfkin. So it could have been almost anyone, really. Basically, yeah, you can give them to anyone who qualifies. Like this tankard, you have to be Wolfkin. So it could have been almost anyone. But, it's early days yet of knowing how this whole thing works. So I figured just chuck it to the person that made it, let them attune, job done. But yeah, this tankard gives a speed and power buff. And the higher the level of attunement, the higher the thingy. So I'm not 100% sure how that works. It's a thing. It's happening. Basically, I mean, yeah, you're kind of a bit of an alcoholic there. Although, speaking of alcohol, I've currently got some old speckled hen I'm drinking for this stream. I realise that, you know, a couple of days a week I'm having a few pints, but I'm like, I might as well just time that for the streams, because I can sit down, have a few drinks, have a bit of a laugh with you lot, and it'll actually work out well. Oh, I think repairing, I think, is happening. Good grief, these beds are falling apart. I think it's because of the drippy ceiling. Please repair the one that's actually close to being destroyed. I beg you. Oh, the fog is advancing. Yeah, it's a shame the... Oh, that Phoenix Kiss is ready to harvest. Maximum effort. These murky crystals. Oh, the ice flower. I'll harvest that, but slightly lower priority. We have an event, but I haven't finished selecting things. Phoenix Kiss, maximum. Okay. Right. Someone murder that ghost. Void Shroom. Someone murder the Void Shroom. Who wants to kill things Hellfire? You actually have destroyed enough. You have destroyed a sufficient amount of things. Yeah, that's it, Hellfire. You destroy that ghost. Spoopy burb kind of dinosaur ghost. I don't know what the hell it is. It's a whole thing. Awesome. Looks like Delta's getting rid of the shroom. Good stuff. I mean, that's quite possible, Hellfire, to be fair. Okay, yeah, the bed is being slowly repaired. Hellfire, you are attuning further to your formidable tankard. It's a very slow process, you gotta admit. But I guess once it's done, it's worth it? I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Just gonna have a little look at what... Yeah, we've got a lot of potential fog repulsion options. And I've not got a problem with overdoing it with harvesting stuff at this point. While we can. Effort. Good stuff. Let me swap that over there, maybe. You can see my inventory then. I'm not sure whether seeing the inventory is necessarily what you guys want, but there's kind of nothing over here. So the chat might as well go there. I think that once everyone's woken up, because everyone's doing sleepy things now. Anyone sleeping incorrectly? Yes, we have Delta sleeping incorrectly. I would argue that Nakomi also is sleeping incorrectly, because it looks like they're sleeping the wrong way on the bed. Like, put your head on the pillow. What's wrong with you, you freaky animal? Kind of feel like I want two bedrooms, one for the students, one for the staff. It kind of feels a bit weird for the students and the teachers to be sleeping in the same room. I know it's a big communal barracks thing, still feels a bit weird. It's so weird that Pagey's like had enough of it and decided, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go and absorb magic from a crystal, maybe. No, you're going into the basement for super secret things. What is Pagey up to? Oh, just some innocent zappy things. Well, while you're down here, you could always just, you know, mine that boulder. Maybe not your forte, perhaps, but boulder mining is definitely a thing. Maybe. My priority with the Phoenix flower things is to get the nurse's office into an infirmary, so I need another medical bed and another incense burner. After that, fancy lights? Yeah, I mean, we can. I mean, it's kind of dull in there. All you've got is like a window. But having a bonus infirmary thing, extra beds, etc., is definitely higher on the cards. And we can actually build one of those beds right now. But we do not have enough iron for another incense burner. So that basically means that once that bed is built, in fact now, since the bed is there, let's pump up the priority. Anything we've got left now, potentially, depends on what kind of lighting you wanted, really. Are you talking about a candelabra or something like that? I mean, we literally actually can. You know what? Fuck it. Let's put you a candelabra just here. Because why the hell not? And we'll put slight priority on. Then again, building should... You have to select what colour you want as well. But yes, we did actually have just enough. I think it was when I was earlier flagging things to harvest. I think it probably just harvested enough. It's always nice when that happens. It's very nice. Bitterize, we've got the planters, we've got trees. Oh, everyone's up. Oh, we've had some progress on that. What does the incense burner actually do? Just basic luxury. I know it's part of what's needed, but... Iron. We've got 10 iron that way. 10 iron that way. Alright, Pagey, alright. You can go and do other things now. Kind of got you working in the mines. I think everybody who's in live chat right now has got a student or staff named after them, so there isn't anyone else available to do. 69% briefly then. Nice. Looks like we got Pagey eating a live rat. When a rat wags its tail, is that like a cat wagging its tail? Probably not a good thing. Or is it like a dog wagging its tail? Probably a good thing. It's more of a swish than a wag. And with cats, it's more of a flick than a wag. I don't know. Something like that. Now we're cooking. Kind of like teaching is not a priority right now. Yeah, I need to look at the priorities again. Yeah, because everyone has some high priority stuff to do. I'm actually going to... let me think. We've not got any low priorities. I wish I could lower the priority of everything by 1. Like, everything lowered by 1. You know? Because then that would give me some upward boundary stuff. I mean, I could click on everything. I am just gonna put... No. What am I doing? It's not ideal. But I need at least one person to do some teaching. Our students actually have to be taught. Thank you, Paigey, for stepping up and teaching 2 of our 3 students. Well, looking at the way things work, an apprentice gets an increase in their level cap. They get extra skills, but then at that point, you could then, after they've succeeded in becoming an apprentice, they can then become staff, becoming even more powerful staff. Because if we look at Delta, currently a water student and is imminently about to be fully qualified, we could then turn around and say, hey, let's turn them into a fully fledged maniac water person, which, according to this information, looking at these pluses, they get a +1 ultimate cast per day, and I'm not 100% sure what that is. But they get +3 in their potential water. So, looking at the numbers I'm hovering over on the left, I'm assuming that they will gain a maximum of 6 potential in water, on top of the 3 that they've got. They lose their ability to do fire, and they lose their ability to do earth, because they get -1 on both of those. But that means they become a mega water person. Whereas at the moment they're limited to a maximum of consecrating drops. They then, unlocking at level 4, get Flow 2, more powerful attacks, Torrent 2, Flow 3, but then they don't still get access to concentrating drops 2. But either way, they just become more powerful. I'm guessing that you can attune to things that increase your stuff in various ways. Oh, so you want a relic. You want to dance on your own. 3 enemy parties with recommended medal 4 or higher. But yeah, so you definitely just become more powerful. I mean, it's a good question. There's a lot of cool things. So, with advancing water, you get to 6 points of water and you lose your earth and fire. Water and lightning, you become a Geyser Bolt Arcanist. You gain +2 in your lightning, so you get that up to 4. +1 in the water, that gets up to 4. So basically you get level 4 water, level 4 lightning. And then you lose out on plants and earth. +1 lightning relic slot, or +1 rare relic slot if the mage already has a lightning relic slot. So again, relic slot increase as well. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. And that's what I would like. I don't think staff can become apprentices. I think staff, you're kind of locked in at that point. So womp womp to everyone who's staff. If you die, we can reuse your name and hopefully get a new student in and all things will be good. But yeah, we'll have to see how it goes, I guess, because I don't really know what death is like. I don't really know what apprentices are like. It's all very new. But it also looks like apprentices also have the ability to do more things. Not lots of more things, but quite a few more things. Potentially. But it looks like, if you look at the, I keep using Delta as the example, if you look at the arrows, the initiate can become staff, which we've already done a couple of times, or the initiate can become apprentice. They then do stuff in here, but then the arrow points back to staff. So I bet you can take an apprentice and turn them into staff, and that's how you'd get really powerful staff. That is my understanding of things. Class begins. I think we need to go on another little cavern adventure thing. Oh! Melik, I know you don't know me. I just wanted to tell you, today has been one of the worst days of my life. Shit, man. And I opened my PC to see you streaming, and I've been with you for a while now. Since your first season of Minecraft. That's a long time ago. I've watched you bring me joy, and even now, my dark day, you bring me a smile to my face. Thank you so much. That is really sweet. Thank you. Freya also will give you a friendly meow. She is my cat. That is an actual photo of her, in case you're not familiar with the streams. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Life's not designed to be fair, unfortunately. But it does give us ups and downs. I think sometimes it can feel like it gives us a hell of a lot more downs, or a lot bigger downs than the ups, but hang in there, hang in there. It's life's a rough ride. It can be a rough ride. But you gonna hang around a bit, or are you off doing other things today? Depending on your time zone, it could be quite early in the day. That is very sweet. It never gets old hearing sweet. I was about to say sweet nothings. That's not quite what I meant. But no, hearing little nice things from people. Because I've been doing this a long time. Obviously, you're well aware of that being there in the beginning. But yes, it's. I'm glad. I'm glad that there's. If you can still smile, then the world is not all bad. You can feel it a little bit sometimes, but yeah. Well, Minecraft's the game that just does not get old. Like, how many seasons of Minecraft? Like 6, 7? I can't remember how many seasons I've done now. But it's such a great value game, you know. You get it, and you just keep on playing it. You can't help yourself. It's quite amusing though. Only the last season, which wasn't that long ago, did I actually then defeat the Ender Dragon on screen. Like I've defeated the Ender Dragon before in a group, but that was the first time I'd soloed the Ender Dragon. She wasn't all that tough. But yeah, it was quite nice to finally do that officially, if you know what I mean. Oh my god, everyone's dancing while a ghost cleans up some spilt, rancid whatever. I don't even know what that is. Yes, chosen one. The Ender Dragon is a she. I mean, literally lays an egg. There are, yes. There are 3 other bosses. One of them's obviously the three-headed horrible thing, which is horrible. But then, yeah, there is something else, isn't there? And I can't remember what that is now. I think we got this weird little group. It's nice to see all the staff and the students all dancing together, though. You know what I mean? There needs to be that. Well, I mean, they sleep in the same dormitory together, so I suppose it's inevitable. I think we need to go and kick some ass. Wither, that's the one. The Wither, the Guardian, and the Warden. Oh yeah, there's something like deep underground. There's like a whole other biome, boss, layer, dungeon thing that I haven't even touched yet. If they graduate, they leave. They create an artifact thing. You know. What are they called again? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, there's a thing. It's a relic. Relics. I don't know how they can be relics when they've only just been created. But yeah, if you promote someone, graduate them, promote them, anything like that, it creates a relic, and they leave the relic behind. They also leave any relics that they currently have equipped behind if you get rid of them. The Deep Dark, yeah, something like that. As far as benefits, like other than the fact that it creates a relic and they leave, I don't know. I mean, we've not actually, because we've now got people that can graduate. I kind of feel like I want to keep them. Maybe not Nakomi, sorry Nakomi, but we already have a lightning person. But there is the opportunity of promoting these into something. Well, Sire, if you're sticking around, we do have an unnamed student, a plant mage with a little bit of lightning and water knowledge, but basically you're mostly a nature student who is a Raven cult. Could get named after you if you want. Yeah, even if you're not stopping around, to be fair. I mean, they've been sat unnamed since the last stream, so you can become weird plant bird thing. I don't even know. Like, I don't know whether they're technically not human because we have human as a species. They are Raven cult. So, but you're kind of wearing a mask. Yes. I don't know what you're doing to the gramophone thing, but yes, you can get a bird plant. Yeah, let's do this. There we go. You are now our newest plant burb. As in our only plant burb. Burb plant? No, plant burb. Yeah. Anyway, let's go on a kill thing mission. Let's explore and get some more iron. Oh, there's 25 iron this way, and also a load of. Ooh, that's level 5 though. We don't want to go too crazy. Feathery trees. I mean, what are you again? So you're basically water. So you're kind of buffing, debuffing, healing. Plant. I haven't really seen that much in the way of plant in combat. Could be interesting. Might drag you on a combat actually. See what you can do with plant magic. In fact, we kind of just find out. So you've got applying thorns to a target. Interesting. When moving out of or ending turn in this combat slot. Oh, I see. So you basically make a damaging location for an enemy. Adds 10 power to allies in the target row. So it's a buff. Okay, well, we can try it out. I did, Chosen. I did actually. There's only like literally one person in here though. I did. I did break that rule. Quick, aside. Type in me, but put lots of e's in the word me. You just got to do it quickly. Yeah, don't ask me why, but there we go. Hey, there we go, done. And it's you, done it. There we go. And all is well in the world. Well, you know what? Before we actually go anywhere, maybe I should repel. Hey, I never said they have to do it beforehand. That's not an explicit rule. Oh, formidable tank had reached level 2. Yeah, this is kind of like a thing that's trying to eat the school, and we kind of repel it, and it's a whole thing. We can keep it at bay. It's pretty straightforward. What I'm going to actually do is I am actually going to do a superior repel, and we're going to have I'm going to have you help, because then you'll get a little bit of experience. I assume. I don't know. Maybe. I think you've actually maxed out your experience more or less. You just gotta learn a couple more things. is this? Crop plants have a 50% chance to drop some form of offal rather than their normal crop for the duration of the event. Mages with dark ones start battle with dark waxes. And mages with air ones. So basically it benefits dark and disadvantages air. Okay. I mean, that's a whole thing, I guess. Where's the other member of this squad? Here we go. Time to perform the ritual. I have sometimes looked at some of the stats. The demographics, basically, is what they call them. Mostly it's the US and the UK. That's pretty much it. But there's a fair few from other. Ah, boy. So while they're doing that ritual, that will repel the fog, and then we can send them down into the dungeon to unlock a new room. Oh, we've got a ghost little horn digging away. Look at that. We've pushed that right the way back. Okay, Mandrake, Harvest, max priority. What else have we got? Crow Nest. Yeah, we could get some eyeballs. Not sure why we'd want eyeballs. I'm sure there's a reason for wanting eyeballs, but basically I'm just flagging the rare stuff that gets covered up quickly. Ice flower. Ice flower. Phoenix Kiss. Definitely get the Phoenix Kiss. Okay. Yeah, generally it's English speaking. But there's a surprising number of people that sort of pop in and... Basically, yes, anyone with a star is ready for being recruited to a teacher or just, you know, graduating and leaving. I don't think everyone becoming teachers is a good idea, though. I get the impression the relics are really important, so I think it's just going to be a bit of a cycle of certain people being churned through. Like Nakomi, I think I'm just going to graduate them. Not because I don't like Nakomi, but because we've got a lightning teacher already, and we don't have the ability to make apprentices yet. So, I mean, what is the actual Earth Apprentice slabs? We can actually make Earth Apprentice slabs. Oh, okay. Maybe chosen. It just depends how easy it is to maintain that sheer number of people. Obviously, in theory, you know, the more people you've got, the more mouths to feed, but the more people to, you know, grow things for mouths. But I assume it's just going to get harder and harder to maintain large numbers. But I am willing, I think Delta potentially may end up becoming Earth as well as water, because we've got the ability to do Earth. A mudslide sorcerer. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. Thing is, they're not strong in Earth, so I almost feel like that's almost a waste to go to 4 water and 3 Earth. But it would be our first apprentice, and I feel like that would be a good plan. We definitely need this. Holy crap, this is huge! Oh my god! We have not been building rooms tall enough. Oh my god. Yeah! I think I need to make a new thing. I mean, the basement? Oh, we can actually. Oh, thank goodness for that. So we can just temporarily house this in the basement. Holy crap. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to graduate Nakomi. Because we've already got a lightning mage. And then Delta Halo get promoted to an apprentice. A fog incarnation approaches. Will invade a room. Once it reaches the school, hunt progress will damage the enemies in battle. Or by multiple mages. What the fuck is this? Oh my god! What is that? Maximum effort. Destroy it. Absolutely blow this thing away. Look at it. It's gross. Who's got the best fire magic? Obviously, Hellfire has got plenty. Nobody else really has. But it doesn't look like it's an event. It just looks like... Go on, Hellfire. I feel like wild magic also should just go in there anyway. Can we just, like, get everyone to mess this thing up? I'm just going maximum effort. Well, because I don't have the ability to create anything other than Earth apprentice stations right now. So it would always be Earth that I have to add to someone already. Holy crap, it's tanky. I do not like this. Oh god, it's gonna get past. I mean, we've almost half killed it. I do not like this thing. Well, what is it doing? Ugh. Okay. We need to kill things. I don't like the fact that we've now got to do a battle. That's a disappointment. Lantern Keepers. Okay, well, we've got a good tactic set going. What are these things vulnerable to? Earth and tentacles. So Wild Magic and Pagey are gonna kick ass on this one. I feel like I need to put Zenketsu. Zenketsu is quite tanky though. Hellfire's good offensive. But air mages have much lower speed at the moment. So I'd be tempted to put Chosen in there. Not as tanky, but powerful. We tried our best to stop it, but holy crap, you need a lot of fire mages to do that. Everyone's going to sleep with that thing next door. The fact that we've damaged it 61% ain't bad. Okay, so we have, let's Shadow Cloak our Earthy Boy. And then we're going to do Vengeance on Earthy Boy. Earth Armor on Earthy Boy, and we'll see if this tactic works as usual. Oh wow, and Pagey's getting another go. Definitely, what are these earthy things? Grants dodge 100%, incoming earth deals ×2 damage and removes cover. Oh, I mean, that's nice. Holy crap, Pagey, you beast! Annihilated! Look at their faces. Gross. Annihilated! And annihilated! Okay, that went a lot. So that went a lot easier than I was fearing. Okay, we kicked its ass. I think the fact that they were weak to earth was perfect. Because then wild magic just like annihilates them in retaliation. Yeah, good job team, yeah. And I think that final retaliation was probably only able to be done because Chosen had energized them. And we get 5 brains. Hang on. We killed 4 creatures, but we got 5 brains? How does that work? Yeah, counter-attacking for the win. That was very, very good. I approve. And now we're going to use the infirmary. Well, it's not an infirmary yet. Malicious invasion repelled. Oh, formidable tankard is going up a level. So Hellfire is... yeah, the tankard is leveling the fuck up. Speed and power are increasing. So your power is this. Now that's max mana, that's hit points, speed, power. So yeah, you're getting ever more powerful, Hellfire. Oh yeah, the weird red eyeball blob thing, yes. So it was kind of hiding there somewhere. So yes. You missed the big fight with a strange red blob thing that attacked us. Tentacles. Yes, you did tentacleize things. You did successfully tentacle some things. Yes, all of that. I know what I'm talking about. I think tentacle is a verb, right? Okay. Well, we will wait for everyone to sort of wake up. We're building an Earth Apprentice slab, and we found, look how tall it is. It's insanely tall. So these rooms are nowhere near tall enough, so we're going to have to make some weird extra tall rooms. Delta and Nakomi are now, they prefer to recreate. Whatever, recreating, I mean, that's definitely a euphemism for something, isn't it? Nakomi straight in there wanting to learn. Even though you've already kind of learned. We need to kind of... Yeah, I think Nakomi, we're going to send you on your way. And then Delta, we're going to get you in the Earth slab thing. Rats are being eaten alive. This is what I like to see. Zenketsu is building the earthy thing. It's a big build. Oh, it's got like honeycomb in the base. Look. I love that. Damn it, Chosen. I mean, if they're all similar size, it's going to be a bloody big room. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another room. It's going to be a classroom. But it'll be a tall classroom. Paige's busy teaching all of the students. There we go. It's the Earth Apprentice slab is ready for Delta Halo. Yeah, well, I think we switched off the research briefly just to get on top of things. I think for the most part, we're on top of things now. So yeah, we can do some research. But what I'm going to do first... Oh no, what do we need? Gnosis shards. We need a lot of Gnosis shards. Holy crap. Are you 54? I mean... That's a lot. That's a big investment. I think what we're going to do, though, is we're going to graduate Nakomi. Nakomi, you are... I suppose we just graduate you. Graduate you. Zenketsu, you can graduate them. I know. I'm being tactical. Well, you're going to gain some benefit from that. So the question is the Gnosis shards are obviously pretty damn rare. I don't think we've actually used Gnosis shards for anything. Oh. So you can get them from Gnosis veins, but mostly it's just pulverizing relics. I guess we'll see. Yeah, this is basically you have to sort of turn around things and keep on going for it to have the benefit, I guess. Oh god, there we go. So we now have Nakomi Summer's Sparking Glove. And you only get one Gnosis shard for a relic. That's not much. Blessing of Sparks. Well, Chosen One is sparky. But is it going to be useful for you? So, Nakomi Summer's Sparking Glove, Lightning Affinity. Shh, Hellfire, shh. And anyway, why, even if, I'm not saying that's what happened, even if we did incinerate her, surely you of all people would be fine with that. I mean, Chosen's the only person who can attune with it, and it just makes you happy after doing zappy tasks. So actually, and since you're researching all the time, yeah, I'm gonna turn around and say, yeah, you know what, Chosen, you go attune to this zappy glove, and you'll be happier. Yes, Chosen, yeah, because we got a bunch when we promoted Zenketsu and Hellfire. It's kind of like and then when we make apprentices, they happen as well. When we make, yeah, there's a lot that goes on. But we don't get much Gnosis shards, so Gnosis is just incredibly rare. Maybe it becomes less rare over time. Maybe we'll just need to keep pushing in down here, you know? We've got some good teams, but you know what we do need? You know what we do need? Potions. We need iron for potions. I want to make potions. We all need potions. Oh, Chosen's taken their thing. Kind of Chosen, I guess. Effectively, you take a student, you teach them up to their level that they can do, and then they go on into the wider world and follow their dreams of being a wizard or a witch, I guess. I mean, I can get behind that Hellfire. I like that way of summarizing it. You've summarized it well. Can you move the one station into the last room with the book? The last room with the book. Oh, this one. Maybe? And then we can put like another apprentice station there, you think? We literally can do that. We literally can do that. It's actually surprisingly useful. Yeah. Because I'm going to assume the apprentice stations, broadly speaking, are going to be the same. Like, footprint. We don't have any yet, but I think that's probably what Chosen would like right now, is to get some research done. Some sexy, sexy research, especially with their new candelabra. Yeah, because look at that. Room is now nice and bright. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I like how we're still doing lessons, even though these two just literally cannot learn anymore. Yeah, we need Gnosis shards to get Delta up. Messiah is also ready. Not get him up in that way. I could have sworn that's why you're going hee as well. I don't know how much of a latency there is on this stream, but get them up like in level is what I'm talking about. We need to go and kick some arse in the basement. Let's go this way. Chosen, you are a valuable part of this team, but let's have a little look at what they're weak at. Weak at tentacles, so Pagey's staying. Weak for plants. I mean, we could bring our latest little plant person, but they're not going to benefit from anything because they're maximum level. So I think we're going to... I think we're going to bring Zenketsu back in. And then have it like that. Oh, but then again, they are weak to air, so it makes perfect sense. And weak to stone. Yeah, let's mess these guys up and unlock a location. Now it's all just about exploring and unlocking these locations in the basement. That's how I like to put it. Just that poor guy there. It's like these witchy people at the back are just like messing with wild magic, and then that poor dude at the front just gets wrecked. What does Hastened do? They're not going to take double damage from a fireball. More vengeance on our counter-striking person. I'm going to pass. More tentacle sweep? No. Paige is constantly taking damage because also really badass. No retaliation. That's fine. Oh, poor Pagey's just getting wrecked at this point. Well, I'm not sure Wild Magic. I mean, it certainly seems like grinding down the relics might be a way to get the Gnosis shards, but my gut feeling is that you get so little for each one, that surely can't be the primary source of Gnosis shards. I mean, we did find some Gnosis shards, I think, in this room. So I think that exploring down here will get you them. I like the fact that you get some Phoenix flowers and some iron and a whole bunch of wood from there. That's nice. Keep doing this way. Stone and iron again. We're gonna let people heal up. Like a class begun and then immediately ended again. Chosen's kind of like, yeah, okay, I'll run class. And decided, running a class, there's no minimum time, is there? I could run a class for half a second, still technically counts. And then I can go dance in the common room. Seems reasonable. But yes, cycling students to get the relics that then gives power-ups. A dance class. I mean, now apparently now not even doing a dance class now. I'm just kind of like, I ain't doing anything. I'm gonna grab these berries and drop them on the floor. What is wrong with you? It's because there's no research, isn't there, Chosen? That's what it is. Fine. You know what? You know what? Let's do some research since clearly you're stropping. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, because I briefly wanted to look into this. I think it's because you're about to crack. I think you're like really, really depressed or something. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure why you're depressed. But you are. But what I'm going to do is we're going to get some research going. So, obviously, if you know there's a particular bit of research that you want me to do, then obviously let me know. I'm just going to move that over. You know what, hell, I'm just going to... How do I do this? Click. How do I click this? I do that. What I need to do is swap those options for those options. I'm just deciding how I'm going to do things. So we have little accessories for stuff up in the air. If you see something that's named something interesting, then let me know, and I'll click on it and find out what it is. It exactly Chosen. It did seem to be that your character was doing very weird things. Lightning apprentice orrery. Oh, you see anything where you say an apprentice? The word apprentice, is that something we can do the whole thing? The bird is the word. See the future. Crystal ball. An augury. Seems interesting. So yeah, just name the bit of research you think that I should do. The bird is the word. Is that what you want, Hellfire? Do you want me to add that to the list? Well, it's on the list now. You've said it. You've said it now. Votes. Bird. Word. And then Flashes of Brilliance is the apprentice thing. Flasher. Brilliant. Wow, wow. What else have we got? All natural, that would give us more apprentice things. Domesticated instability. Spiral hedge. Oh my god. I know many plants, that's odd. The fire one. Yeah, I think the fire one is probably down here somewhere. There be dragons. An intermediate station used to cook meals requires fire. Dragon egg incubator. Bitter stir fry. I mean, stir fries sound good. Feast of the Vivified. Dining ritual, blah, blah, blah. Interesting. This class is on fire. There you go. There's your fire apprentice thing. This class is on fire. If you want, anyone wants that on there, then do it. Cooking with spice. Nutmage. Nutmage. Oh god. Anyway, nutmage, cinnamon, witchwort, Solomon's seal. Class on fire. I mean, yeah, let's cook with spice probably. But then again, there are potions. I think there's a I'm gonna put potions. Now what is this? All you can drink. Throw me. What is the best option? Water apprentice fountain or miasma flask. Throwable. So basically, I think buff potions. So all you can drink. There we go. They are the 4 options. I'm actually going to very quickly nip to the loo while you guys are voting. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. See what the votes are like. All you can drink seems to be a big thing. The bird word? That didn't get any votes. Oh my goodness. Oh, yawning. This is way... I like the fact that Hellfire, you suggested the bird is the word, but you are like up for the potions. Yeah. I mean, that's part of game design, though, I suppose, Wild Magic. You've got to have a little bit of a slight whimsy to certain things. Like, you don't have to, but this is a slightly whimsy game. Whereas you have a lot of games that are very serious and take themselves seriously. But I think I quite like the slight whimsiness. But drinking, though, yeah, you make a fair point. It is a very good point. Oh boy. Right. Well, I think that's probably enough time to be able to say that all you can drink seems to be the way it's gonna go. I'm sure that Chosen will be happy that A, research is back on the menu, boys. But also the fact, yeah, rightly so, we're going to stick to single bits of research. Meaning, you know, because when it was early, they were so quick, I was bundling lots in. But now they're a bit slower. Exactly Wild Magic. If they start happening too fast again, I'll go back to the whole idea of bundling them together, but, let's see how things go. Finkel! It's good to see you. We will probably be, summoning a new student soon, so you are more than welcome if you wish to have someone named after you. Do we have any wand? I don't think we can yet. I don't think we can. I think... Oh, we can, actually. Work kicked your ass. You know what? I've been having a bit of a rough week. Not because of work, just because of my brain. So... yeah, you know what? I dig it. I dig it. Question is what do we need as far as a new teacher? I don't think we need anyone in particular. But there are like enough elements to need one more person. I've no idea. No, there are 7 elements. I guess at this point you're kind of free to pick whatever element you want. I think you can, yes. I mean, you know what? There's no time like the present, I suppose. What level ones can we make? So we can make an air wand. We can make an earth wand for Wild Magic. So basically, the different elements are. Let's open up one of our. So we have fire. We have lightning. We have air. We have water. We have dark, or basically tentacles. Nature, and earth. We do have one of everything at the moment, but we're going to expand things a little bit. But that's not how it works, Hellfire. At least it doesn't sound like... Because bear in mind, we got Sire, who's a cult, a Raven cult. We did not have any Raven cult, and they just appeared. I think it's random, and I think we just got lucky that it was, or unlucky, depending on your perspective, that it was just doggos. Cultist! Good old burb. You are the burb. Fog advancement. Yeah, at the moment all we've got is an Earth Apprentice slab, so all we can do is add Earth to somebody. Or enhance, you know, Earth already. But I think we was gonna get Delta. But that's the problem, is that it costs a lot. So we're gonna need to wait for people to heal up. And then we're gonna go down into here and just keep on fighting. Keep on fighting. And maybe we'll get some more Gnosis. Maybe we'll get some, I don't know. We'll get something. I suppose I should start planning out. Oh, well, there we go. I should start planning out more expansions. I feel like the farms aren't going to grow well if I build over them. I don't know. Air and wind. Well, we've currently got Zenketsu. Oh, but we can't really see what that would give. You can only really see what the options are if in an apprentice, and then it kind of does weird things. But as you can see, if you pair with something that's next to you, there's no penalties. If you go slightly further away, you get some penalties. So it's definitely stronger to pair with something next to. Or the same thing if you want to really go uber. But yeah, something next to is good. So air would be good with water, or it would be good with lightning, I suppose. Something like that. But we don't have anywhere near enough Gnosis, so... We have an air wand already, actually. We could summon an air student. Depends. Well, whatever a new person can be summoned, I recommend the name Fingers. I mean, I think Finkel is still... I feel like they're gonna get called Finkel. Although Fingers is kind of amusing. Like a mushroom's appeared, starts absorbing Pagey's soul. It's like, seriously. I mean, I appreciate, Little Horn, your keenness in helping the recovery of the patients. But maybe destroy the thing that's absorbing their souls. The suck shroom. I was never a big fan of the RimWorld nickname system. Like, you can't fully change the names of people. Like, you can give them nicknames, which superficially is the same, but it didn't actually change their name, and then it ends up with weird confusion in battle logs and when they have kids and stuff like that. It was just kind of a bit weird, you know? Oh, hello. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of mods that allow you to get around these sorts of limitations. But I was very much a I don't know. It's not like I dislike mods. I certainly don't dislike mods. But I don't know. I don't know. It's a complicated feeling. I mean, you're not wrong. I like how Wild Magic was there carrying some Phoenix Kiss seeds to the store, and then it's like, no, I'm hungry. Swaps for a rat, eats living rat. Yeah, there's a few things I like, because ultimately games are about having fun, and if a game isn't fun for certain reasons, even if it's just difficulty level, then yeah, download some mods, make it easy for yourself. You know, enjoy yourself, enjoy your games. You know, but I do like a little bit of a challenge. I don't want to make it trivial. Yeah, Zenketsu. The Tainted Mana thing is over here. Basically, anyone who has a tier 2 wand gets a headache. Nobody currently has a tier 2 wand, so nobody gets headaches. I've been putting it off, but I feel like we can probably handle a level 5 place. Yeah, take that, Lantern. You think you're messing with us and you're debuffing us, but we're pathetic enough to not be debuffed at all. Haha! Noita, oh my god, Noita. Like, when I was doing the Christmas live streams, I did 3 of those bloody things. That was actually great fun, doing all the Christmas live streams with all the food treats. The food cam was fun. But yeah, I got us further down than I had ever been before. Still didn't feel like I was anywhere close to completing it. I don't even know what completing it means, and I don't want to know. But I know that there's definitely a lot to that game that I haven't even scratched the surface of, you know? Still, it's a fun game. Just the wand crafting and you end up doing the most weird things. Like, and what I mean by that's perhaps I need to specify a little bit more. You combine all these different things inside all these spells inside the wand, and they just have the oddest effects, and they're just so cool. Yeah, that's what I figured, Chosen. That it is just like, it's an end. It's like Baba Is You. Completely different style of game. It's a puzzle game. But it's such a fancy game. But you can actually complete the game and still have most of the achievements unachieved. Because there's a lot more to the game than just completing the game. Which sounds bizarre, but yeah. But I'm all for it. I'm all for that. I don't live for games like I used to, which is kind of sad in a way. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyone who's 100% noited, I don't know whether we need to celebrate them as a god or fear them as a devil. There's definitely a little bit of both of those things, I think. No, what it is, Finkel, is your keyboard is trained for saying me in this live stream. Because if you end up with extra E's, you're automatically gonna benefit from that. It's nothing but benefit. I don't think we're ready for level 2 wands yet. So I think... What kind of wand do we have again? An air wand, weirdly enough. Okay. I feel like I want to make more ones. I bet there are people that have gotten achievements, like super rare achievements. 0.01% of people have this achievement, and they don't know how they did it. Do you know what I mean? And they're so frustrated. So, like, so proud. They're, like, so overjoyed they got the achievement. But they're really annoyed that they have no idea how. That would... I mean, that would bake your noodle. You know? It would bake your noodle. Iron. We need iron. I think everyone's kind of healed up now, yeah? Yeah. Let's go down and let's there's 10 iron that way. There's 10 iron that way. I think we need to go this way. It's a level 3 battle. We're gonna have our... Ooh, we've got furry mites who are weak to fire and water. We've got no water people here. Everyone's weak to things. It's fantastic. I kind of feel like throwing our... a resident water person into this battle. It'll be fun. They're max level. They're not going to benefit from this because it's not a high enough level thing for them. Let's keep Zen in there and let's do it. This is the combat team. It's a good team. Oh, it's another sort of downward step kind of thing. Says the Lantern Keeper. Pathetic. Pathetic. Let's do the old thing. And then Paigey just gets another go because Paigey likes just getting too many turns. Okay. Yeah, let's just whip something. Actually, then again, I'm just going to shadow cloak multiple people. There we go. Job done. Ah, gross. Ah, gross. Multi-strike. Multi-strike is kind of weak. Not gonna lie, it's kind of weak. Let's make you fast. And you're just gonna have to pass because to recharge. Is that your stats, Wild Magic? Let's just fondle that with a tentacle. Vengeance. Or Fireball. Fireball also is a thing. Boom! Wow! Nice! You critted. I guess just another tentacle sweep. Paigey just gets wrecked every fight because of her own tentacles. Multi-strike. It'll soften him up a bit. I feel like just passing for now. It's just like let's not go crazy, huh? Oof. Now, multi-strike's actually potentially going to get a kill. Yay! Yeah, we tanked that pretty well, to be fair. Admittedly, Pagey and Wild Magic got beaten up, but it's fine. Ooh, I like the little staircase. That's cute. I like that. 50 stone, 10 honey drop, 10 iron, some wormweed pods, little horns there, slurping up the goodies. What is this? Oh, I like that. I like these. They're not even stalactites. They look like stalactites, but they ain't stalactites. They're spoopy spikes things. Zenketsu now likes luxurious classrooms. I mean, good luck, man. There's another one of those little altar things. Want to do multiple big push to see how much you can push the darkness and see what kinds of resources you can find at the far end. I mean, it's not a bad... Ooh, hang on, look at this. Oh, I like that. I just love how the cursor makes a light source that is in 3 dimensions. It's kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, that's a whole thing. We're slowly exploring the underbelly of this place. Let's see what resources we've got. We do not have the required viscera. Is that what we need now? A viscera? We didn't need viscera before, we needed wood. And now we need wormweed pods and viscera. That's different, it's changed. Has it changed because of the time of day? The time overall? I think we need to hunt more rats. Yeah, maybe there's a... You've pushed it back this many times, now it gets more difficult. It looks like Hellfire's cheered up a bit. Not like massively, but fairly, well, just slightly better. We've got so much wood, it's inconceivable. Inconceivable! Stone is pretty good as well. So building more school. I'm gonna see if covering these over causes major problems. If it does, we move them. Oh shit, no, I don't think you can move them. Fuck. You just have to build a copy of it, I suppose. I'd have to, like, make a farm here and have the school kind of slowly go over it. What I might do is make a little room out here. And then make a big room here, kind of thing, and then maybe move the farms if need be. I mean, that's as far left as I can scroll. So I don't know how much further back it... I mean, maybe the further back you push it, the more you can scroll. Honestly, don't know. I wouldn't know. But we haven't built anything significant in all this time. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a door here. Sire's completed an achievement task thing. I'm going to put some floor. Some wall. And some more floor. Now this will probably reduce the growthiness of these things. Or maybe not, I don't know. But in fairness, we've got 150 gut berries, so that's not terrible. It does say required light sun, so I'm guessing that it is going to stop working when it gets covered up. Oh, that's a good point, actually, the brace thing. That is a fair point. Oh, I don't think it adds too much. It adds like one more. A small amount, it says. Hang on. I mean, support columns. Oh, I mean, there's support columns that can be built here. Maybe. No, you can't. Oh, geez. Would you rather be implanted as a human or as an ape, or what's my condition in this pagey? As an ape. Probably 71, the 1971, they seem to be a bit more unified, a little bit more. They didn't have the threat of talking humans as well. Been a while since I've seen that particular version of the film, though. We have a spectral rift for level 5. Yeah, no, not 2 rifts. Okay, let's go send the dream team in to kick some ass. Damn it, void shrooms. The fuck is going on? Someone needs to kill that thing. Hellfire. Destroy. Start battle. Go. People are a bit injured, but we should be fine. It's only minor injuries, basically. Shut up. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like an awful lot of investment of stuff. Oh, perfect amount of damage. Oh, it's because you've got like a cursing because of the air wand. Air is being penalized at the moment. Oh, that was a nice little angle there. I liked that. Smash. Oh, rude. Death. Even though you're resistant to it, you still died. It was a really painful death as well, that was. Half damage from fireball. Well, then we're gonna pass. Okay, you're gonna pass as well. We need, like, more magic. Jeez. Multi-strike, there we go. Another death from multi-strike. Oof, wild magic, you were a bit wrecked then, weren't you? You may be our tank, but yeah, you're getting beat. You're getting beat. Straight into bed. Will it be in 2009 King Kong, King Skull Island? As a giant monkey. I don't want to be a giant monkey at all, in fairness. Well, in 2017 you like fight dinos. Can I screw the dinos instead? I seem to remember there being a couple of angry dinos. And King Kong's kind of like, I'm going to beat you up. Instead of like, I'm going to parley with you and we're going to find a common ground and then screw. That would be a better course of action than fighting and breaking their jaws. Which one was that one? I don't even know. It was one of them. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, grab a dino's mouth and break its skull. It's like, there's better things to be doing. If you're a giant ape and there's giant dinosaurs, you know, there's peace. There's parley. There's you know, there's better ways of dealing with your differences. You know what I'm saying? There probably was a King Kong versus Godzilla. I have to admit, I'm not generally a big fan of the genre of the whole King Kong and Godzilla thing. I'm not, like, I'll watch them if they're on and they're generally entertaining, but I'm not a big fan, you know? I guess the 2005 one then, I suppose. No, not really, Zenketsu. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Kaiju, whatever. I know what you mean. They're like whole giant monsters, kind of Japanesey thing, aren't they? Not really. No, probably not Chosen One. I think you're probably right. They don't, but maybe they should. You know, make love, not war. You know, that's a whole thing, right? Kaiju. Okay. Paige is doing a build. Yeah, you graduated. That's better than dying. But ultimately means you're still not in... Yeah. There's going to be a lot of that kind of thing. I am going to be summoning some more students soon. I hear you, Nakomi. I hear you. It do be like that sometimes. Life just happens. Stop stirring trouble, Chosen. God, there's always a troublemaker. There's always one, isn't there? Gotta be some kind of lizard gillen. But the thing is, with any kind of anthropomorphic kind of thing, is just how anthro are you and how animal are you, you know? Like, you could turn around and say, oh yeah, I'd want to be a sort of lizard thing. But, like, am I then gonna be, like, properly cold-blooded and, like, be, like, you know what I mean? Like, how much is human-like and how much is animal-like? I've been recently, recently there was a Beastars Season 3. The first half of the final season came out. And of course, we meet the main protagonist's grandfather. And it's just kind of like, awesome. Very, very awesome. Yeah, the nurse's office is a bit leaky, I'm not gonna lie. But that's because we have no proper roofs, except over Chosen's study. Yeah, what was that? Oh. The medical beds revive people who are at death's door. I'm gonna assume, therefore, that it's really rainy. Hellfire is just generally a miserable person at the moment. Wet and miserable and... Hey, little hon. Hellfire's just being grumpy. Now, first things first, I need to find out what is going on with these. So we need another incense burner, that's fine. Must not have any of these things. Must be silent, must be private. So no adjacent rec rooms, workshops, ritual rooms, or classrooms. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another floor directly above. And then build a, so 1, 2... Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I could build a really tall room, but to fit another student apprentice thing, but that wouldn't be any good because it'll stop it being a thing. And yeah, your little horn doing your thing. And then I'm going to put a roof on here. Maximum wonk. There we go. That will then create a new room that we can do other things. There we go. Oh, we could make it a skewed room. You are actually 100% right. We definitely could make it a skewed room. The skewed room is very much it's got to be like 3 blocks. 3 blocks difference. 3 blocks difference. Just because we might need a skewed room, I guess. What did I have for dinner? I mean, just sandwiches. I get a lot of good paid for lunches at work, so I tend to go really, really simple for dinner. But for lunch, the lunch was... To be honest, sometimes it's hard to tell what they serve up for lunch at work. They mix it up a lot. But basically it was rice, a sort of a beef stew type thing to go with it. Or if you're vegetarian, there was a cauliflower, sort of spicy cauliflower thing. There were some green beans. There was no desserts today, which I was very disappointed about. No cakes, no cookies, no... You know, it was very disappointing. But it is what it is, you know. It's free, so can't complain too much. Yeah, you can fly like matter. You can fly through the ground. I've seen you flying through the rock, Little Horn. You are a beast when it comes to transportation. I mean, there was definitely some fruit type things in the. There was like tomato inside the veggie option. They normally have fruit options, like a bowl of fruit for dessert, but like I say, I think they just forgot, or maybe I got there too early and they hadn't put it out yet, because they were running late in general. So, Jeez, look at that. Best founder ever. It's just basically almost a mindless ghost that can just do most things and isn't affected by physics. Oh my god, $35? I have to admit, when I was in the States, I was a little bit disappointed by how expensive food was. Like, it wasn't super expensive, like... But, you know, over here, if you're out and about, you can very easily get... You know, my boyfriend at the time, who was American, he was stating that, you know, what they didn't have in the States, and it's true, is what we consider quite normal, is like meal deals. Meal deals are great. You know, you spend like, what, £3 or £4? Which is, I suppose, like $4 or $5. And then you get like a pack of sandwiches. You get some kind of extra, and it's various sandwich options. You then get an option like, it could be a healthy option, like a little pack of fruit, or it's like a savory snack bar or a chocolate bar, and also then like a half liter. Oh, what's half a liter in American? I don't know. Like it's a normal bottle of soda kind of thing, and you just kind of get it all as one big pack. And it just seemed eating out like snack food just wasn't a big thing over there when I was there, and yeah, it was just a bit weird. I need to look at lighting more. I quite like... Who's about to break? Hellfire, why are you always depressed? What is it with you, Hellfire? Why are you so sad? Why are you so sad? I mean, are you just generally a miserable person? I don't know. I don't know whether I can actually discern any specific issues with this doggo. I mean, yeah, maybe not enough small carcass meals. I mean, I can put... I mean, there's carcass stew. There literally is a carcass stew option. A better one. I mean, maybe. I don't think they'd be very happy with a better wand, with the fungal cavern being horrible and everything. We've got no research again, but I feel like I need to just focus on the school a little bit. I like the fact that we've got like 3 new rooms basically just done now. That's cool. Any problem that I've got, of course, is that these things are now just like in shaded. So they're still getting enough light to grow, but they're not necessarily getting enough to grow really well. I mean, you joke, but yes, there's definitely going to be a lot of flaws to do. Let's copy these settings and go for it, shall we? I don't know what that top room's going to be yet. I just didn't want all the medical beds being dripped on. So this is towered, skewed, private, pristine, open back, and silent. That room has got a lot of crazy stats. Yay, people are dancing again. What I'm actually going to do is have a brief intermission, because that's a thing. That's a thing that's needed, you know. And it'll be a little bit of music. I need to nip to the loo, and yeah, I mean, we need more intermissions, you know. We need more intermissions in the world. Less biblical, one would hope. Yeah. I did a few rat hunting things while magic. Not crazy though, not crazy amounts. Anyway, I'll be right back in a bit. I need to nip to the loo and swap some washing around. Thanks for asking, Paigey. I would like to bring everyone's attention to the fact that Wild Magic is clearly in possession of 0 bones or 0 sanity, and that Paigey looks somewhat concerned and is just kind of like, well, are you okay? That this scene that just happened to be when I paused the game, I've zoomed into for your pleasure. You are welcome. There's definitely a... Yeah, there's an issue here and a concern here. Just saying. That's alright, Zenketsu. You are most welcome. Oh no, these are... Oh no, I was about to say... They're blue. Why did I do it blue? Chosen, did you decide on a color on your candelabra? I missed it. If you had decided on a color, you need to decide on a color now. Because while I'm thinking about it, a color is needed. Gold. I mean, the closest you're going to get to gold is orange or yellow. I mean, yellow's kind of... It's the light color, not the metal color. Is gold a color? I suppose it sort of is. It's like a material. I don't know. Everyone's going nuts making lanterns. I like it. There we go. We have a whole load of things. I think. Hellfire, you are back. You're back with us. Let's get some research selected, shall we? I think research is what we need. So, if you already have an idea in the live chat right now what sort of research we should be doing, please state it now. We'll add it to the list. Otherwise, having a little look at things. Riding the breeze. What even is that? Allows direct travel between broom racks. Must be stopped with... What is the whole broom rack thing? I mean, I don't know what this is, but apparently there's a fast travel thing with brooms. That's kind of cool. Flashes of brilliance. That was the lightning apprentice thing. Bird is the word. Apparently that's a whole thing as well. Class on fire, lightning. Yeah, lightning apprentice. So basically, we're gonna have Flasher's brilliance, or brilliance. If I can spell correctly, that'd be great. So Flashes of Brilliance. Was that a recommendation, Zenketsu? But either way, yeah, riding the breeze is a thing. Domesticated magic, large bookshelves, more lighting things. The bird is the word, which was bird nest. What have we got? You want brooms? What was the brooms again? Riding the breeze. Okay. The way I see it is you don't need a reason for voting for anything or suggesting anything. You just go for it. Cooking with spice, the Durgs. Apparently with dragon woks. I mean, that's kind of cool, having a wok, a dragon wok, which you can make spicy meals. I'm all for that. This class is on fire, which I think was what Wild Magic wanted. What else do we have? We've got all you can drink. We've got medical accessories. Yeah, damn right it is, Pagey. Damn right. We've not really done anything in Death's Domain yet. Dark arts. The fact that you can make a layer of the dark arts. Like a specific dark room. Just, yeah. Yeah, we've got to have something in here. I agree, Pagey. But what specific? Because there's a lot of different branches. Helpful helpers. A quilted that can chop. Quilted that can repair. It's more this grabbing Pagey's attention. I feel like Pagey would have more use of tentacles than I would. Not that I'm suggesting anything, Pagey, but, you know. Helping comes naturally. I'm going to put that in there. So basically they're like zombie followers. Basically, Pagey, yeah, the one after what you've suggested is what I'm suggesting. So yeah, you inevitably get that one. The idea that you can kind of make... Basically, you're making zombie... Well, you're making flesh golems. I think would be the official definition. Meat. Strange game. I mean, you're literally a werewolf that is involved in the dark arts. It's a shame you can't... Or maybe you can, but... There's no obvious way you can develop your skills more. But maybe there is, and I just don't know what that is. I honestly don't know. You prefer eating in a room with Chosen One, and recreating with Wild Magic. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I suppose a better wand would actually give you... Yeah... It would give you a +1, and I'm assuming this is a cumulative. I should probably, once we've gotten rid of this, which we should probably do next. Once everyone's healed up, this is where we're going to go next. He also gets us 25 iron, which actually really helps with iron requirements. Then we can start making leveled up ones for the staff. Yeah, I mean the leveled up ones, we can actually make a lot of leveled up ones. So air 1, 2, earth 1, 2, water 1, 2, lightning 1, 2. So we can do those ones. So that's like half the faculty already we can make higher level ones for. Let me just have a little look at what they need. Ah, we need potions though. So the potion, while people are voting, I'm going to have a little bit of research. We need the iron. So we need the iron to make the alchemist station. The alchemist station to make potions. The potions to make upgraded ones. there's a whole dependency chain here, which we all knew that this was basically how it was going to be. But yeah, it is what it is. That room black fog. This, you mean? Or this? Or that? Or what do you mean? I'm not sure. I don't know what you mean. What? How? What? Oh yeah, God, yeah. What happened to that room? Yes. No, you're right. You're right. That is. What happened to it? I think there was a thing down there that we needed to. Oh, we're gonna go back there and fuck it up and get some. I'm getting a lot of iron and viscera for it. Oh hell yeah! We're definitely gonna go down there and fuck it up. Anyway, getting angry, but excited, because we lost the room, but now we're gonna get some good stuff. Yeah, because it had a thing in it that every now and again was like charging up or charging down, and we weren't sure last session what it meant, and I'm guessing that we've found out what it meant. It will eventually revert back to a foggy state. Yeah, battle cries. Damn right. Looks like riding the breeze. People are in good distribution of votes though. Again, good. Good. Yeah, so let's go into research, and riding the breeze is the one that seems to have gotten the votes. Oh yeah. Ride that breeze. Is anybody injured? Not really. Let's just mess up. Let's mess up these freaks. Oh, they're all vulnerable to water and fire. Okay, Zenketsu. You're gonna move aside, and you're gonna let our watery boy, our watery student, in there to wreck some shit up. It may be premature to let one of our students come along with a fight, but, you know, I feel like these little mites are vulnerable. Delta looking pretty. Yeah, pretty wolfy. I don't know, I didn't... I kind of want to just fireball the fuckers. Like, double damage nearly annihilates them, but we're going to stick to the tactic that works well. Moist. Yeah, but wet fur, we know is not good. Rude. Smack. Rude. Smack. Rude! Also rude! Smack! Die! How rude. You see, this is what we do with our students. We take them on exciting field trips. And this is an exciting field trip. No one can argue that at all. was so close. Torrent. Field trip! Field trip kill! Gross. Fireball! Oh, critical! There we go! That was an exciting field trip. We got 35 iron. That was amazing, actually. 35 iron. Fuck yes. We're like build a alchemist station level of shenanigans now. Where does that even go? You know what I mean? Like, probably one of these corridors. I actually just don't know where the best place for it to go is. I'm just gonna put it here. Give it a little priority boost. Get that chemistry station board. Yeesh. That's what we want. That's what we need. Yeah, it's getting built. Oh, spoopy noises. So, let's read this thing again. A ward statue that holdbacks the fog from reclaiming this room when powered. So you have to kind of power it. And it's a tentacle thing to power. Okay. Well, I'll make it so it's a higher priority to power. But also, my brain is kind of like, why? We got a load of good stuff to reclaim it. Spectral cloaca has appeared. You heard me. Breaks. Mages who have low conviction are at risk of having breaks. When a mage breaks, they lash out in one of many possible ways. When in a break, mages cannot be controlled and will not follow their tasks or schedule. So the mages will need to mitigate the damage caused or potentially even go on a rescue mission. After a break, they will be at death's door. Oh shit. Mages who reach 0 hit points or finish having a break will be at death's door. They will die when their death timer runs out, so act quickly. Oh shit! Mental breaks in this game are lethal. Do not like. If you have an empty medical bed, your other mages will carry a mage who is at death's door to the medical bed. You can then perform a revive ritual to save the mage from death. However, the stress of being at death's door will cause the mage to gain a trauma. So, mental breaks are really bad in this game from the sounds of it. Do not like. Would not recommend. Hunt that rat. Someone. Why is there just a random fucking rat in the house? There's a rat in my kitchen, what am I gonna do? There's a rat in my kitchen, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna eat that rat, it's what I'm gonna do. Gonna eat that rat, go. Literally, rat in the kitchen. Perfect time for that song. Just kill it. Why is it going upstairs? The rat's like on a proper holiday. Now it's been turned into viscera. The fuck. There's a whole lot of freaky shit going on in this school, man. I'm just saying. Whole lot of freaky shit. Alright, let's have a little look at what we've got over here. I mean, I'd be up for trying a rat burger. I mean, if the original... I mean, I say the original Demolition Man. I don't think there's been any other Demolition Man films recorded since. But, I mean, like, it's just another animal. Like, I know there's a difference between herbivores and carnivores as far as, you know, meat quality goes. Carnivores tend to not be great meat compared to herbivores, but... yeah, you know, if someone offered me, like, a farmed rat burger, I'd be like, yeah, I can give it here. I'll give it a go. I wonder what rat tastes like. I want to Google that now. I can't imagine what does rat meat taste like. I don't think that would put me on a list. You know, or not a list like a, you know what I mean? I doubt it tastes like chicken. But I do appreciate the... Everything tastes like chicken is like a meme before the internet existed. It's like one of those... It is a meme, but it's not a modern meme. It's like a really old traditional meme. But no, I don't think that... I mean, I don't think it would taste like chicken. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that rat is likely to be a luxury meat, but my gut feeling says that it can't be all bad. It might taste like squirrel, and apparently squirrel is something that, again, people do eat. Not many. I mean, dinosaur meat probably is going to be closer to chicken than rat meat or squirrel meat. Again, guesswork, you know, vaguely educated guesswork. Was there a rat going up the stairs? Where? Oh god, there is. Oi, you! What are you doing in here? I can't believe the school has a rat problem. Oh, Paige, are you eating that viscera? No, you are just going to store it in the pot and cook it. Oh, that's fine. You're eating the viscera after cooking it. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. I don't know. I thought there were mystical creatures appeared when that was the case. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was like normal things like rats. That's a lot of sinew and viscera and shit. I mean, to be honest, if spawning rats, which is good food apparently in this game, is as easy as just letting things get messy, then that's a good thing. Ah yes. Well, magic eating the happy tail wagging rat. Yes, Little Horn, you can. Because you can basically do almost anything. You've got one in every magical skill. You can't do medical rest. You can't care for beasts. But nor can any of the teachers. Weirdly enough, only students can care for beasts. You cannot paint nor carve nor attune. Everything else you can do, though. You're like a strangely functional ghost. No, I don't think you can... Yeah, I don't think you can fight. I think that'd be a little bit OP if you just said nothing but ghosts. I don't think it would be that OP, because you're stuck with one in every magical school. So... every magical discipline. So you get none of the you get nothing but the basic attacks. But I don't think you can go in there anyway. Right, I think it's time. Because everyone's healed up okay. Yeah, I think it's time we go in here. Kick some ass. Although then again, wait. We need to make some potions first. Potion of Rejuvenation restores 50 hit points. Ectoplasm and Viscera potions. Okay, let's get 2 of them. I mean, yeah, to be fair, yeah, you're always in need of it, aren't you? A Bravery potion removes all stacks of Fearful. Sure, we'll make it till we've got 1. We've not had any need for that. Revival! Ooh! Again, we'll have 1 of those, please. Greater Rejuvenation. We have no Fungal Helix. Fungal Helix, Fungal Helix. Sal Alembroth. You need to have a watery level skill 4. Delta Halo, when we promote you, you're going to become a brewer. Okay. Well, I feel like that's a whole thing. Oh god, we've got double taint. It's tier 2 ones. Fuck, we've got 2 of these bloody things going on now. So much taint going on. Nobody likes an obnoxious, in-your-face taint. Okay. Well, I'm gonna... It looks like there's stuff going on. I'm just gonna have a little look at the priority of alchemy. We've got nobody who is basically alchemying. I'm not sure if you can prevent the taint. You can cleanse the taint. Hang on. Use the alchemy thing to make a potion. I got a Steam achieve. Yay! We have a potion of rejuvenation. Yeah. I'm assuming this potion of rejuvenation can get stored somewhere. Wild magic is doing watery things. Okay, this chest, we're going to clear all, and we're going to have potions. That's basically it. No potions in there. No potions in there. No potions in there. Oh, hang on. Oh, by the way, Melik, I found a cool thing about Vikings. They used to forge their war implements with the bones of animals because they believed it would imbue it with magic. In reality, they most likely thought this because since they were adding the bones to the metal and folding it, they were essentially creating proto-steel because of the carbon. There's a lot of weird stuff like that. There was like this whole thing, and again, it's to do with making steel. certain cultures would have chants, certain blacksmiths would have chants, and they would chant as they're forging the steel, and they would have then they would chant the chant while it was in the forge. And they figured that they would then find the chant that works the best. And the only reason why that chant worked the best is because a particular ore of iron would have a certain level of purity, and certain charcoal would then imbue enough carbon. And if the chant was a certain length, the amount of time it took to chant that particular chant was the right amount of time for just enough carbon to get in to make good steel. Again, same sort of reasons. So they would then believe that these chants, while they're forging the steel, or forging the weapon, would then imbue it with, magic, I suppose, effectively. Because that sword then became very, very effective. But if they sang a different chant, one that was shorter or one that was longer, they didn't realize it was the length of the chant, but that's what it was. Then it would have too much carbon and it would become brittle, or it would have too little carbon and it would just not be holding a blade as well. Because iron, the amount of carbon in iron, if it's too little, it's just iron. If it's too much, it's also just iron. There's an exact amount, it's like 0.5% or 1% or something like that of carbon in iron makes it steel. Any more or less, it's just iron. So yeah, it's very interesting actually. That whole metallurgy and ancient metallurgy, I find incredibly interesting. Yeah, it's very, very cool. Very, very cool. We're getting all sorts of potions. So, Wild Magic, I think that you correctly say that a recharging potion would be a good idea. Peiji, I think that you need a rejuvenation potion. Hellfire, recharging. Zenketsu, rejuvenation. There we go. That's what we're after. Titanium. I'm not sure whether the Vikings had the metallurgical knowledge and the engineering technology to be able to, let alone smelt and forge titanium, but also to even understand what it was or how to best utilize it. Titanium's a little bit tough, you know. It's a bit of a tough one. Titanium is. Though a titanium longsword does sound pretty damn cool. The different materials making weapons like swords, that's kind of Rimworldy, isn't it? I could make a titanium longsword in Rimworld. I wonder how good it'll be. Exactly, a plasteel longsword. But yes, let's play the word game, Peiji. Let's do it. While we have time. Potions are being made. Shattered. I'm guessing the Shattered are those gem people? I do not believe so, Little Horn, no. I mean, titanium's pretty damn good, though, Chosen. It's not a pathetic thing. We're not talking about plywood. Titanium has an incredibly high melting point. You know, titanium's like, oh, hello, thermite. Nice to meet you. No, you shall not pass. Yeah, titanium's still pretty badass. I think so, anyway. potions are constantly being made. So I've selected for some people to have potions. Are they being equipped? Are they being thingied? You need a place. I think, what about a wizard school dungeon? Or does it need to be an overall place like a wizard school? Because if it's a wizard school, like an overall thing, wizard school. But a wizard school dungeon would be my first preference, if possible. Air apprentice mechanism. A Mass Effect character. Legion. Mass Effect character Legion. Gotta like Legion. I like Legion. A very underrated character, I feel. Okay, let's go and kick some ass down here, shall we? Okay, these buggers... Delta is being tapped out. Weak to plants. A tainted mana lantern, weak to nature attacks. It's interesting. Let's get our plant person in there. Make rock mechanisms. I don't think this is Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, Gale's always good, but shovel. Oh, you know what? Shovel or basket? I called shovel basket. So actually, as far as a Baldur's Gate character is concerned, sorry, Little Horn, I would have to vote for basket stroke shovel. But it's not a democracy. This is Paige's game. Okay. Vengeance. Earth armor. And Shadow Cloak. There we go. That's our standard arrangement. Ooh, that was fucking spicy. Oh, that was KSI. I'm glad you got lots of health points. Damn. Oh god, there's lots of interesting things. Attack an enemy and the enemy behind them, then swap their positions. Ooh. Didn't swap their positions, but I guess that's the whole thing. Is the Tainted Mana Lantern dead now? I think it's just... I think it's like, it's not an enemy, it's just kind of a thing. Let's just fireball something. That was a crit. A body part. The solar plexus. That's technically that is a body part. The solar plexus, I think. Yeah, get wrecked, nerd. Oh, not enough mana to retaliate. Swirling vines. I'm just gonna fireball them. And tentacle sweep. Get wrecked. More like limb. I mean, nose is kind of an external body part. So yeah, I think nose technically. A tail, yes! Ah, oh, chosen one, yes, tail. I am in need of noodles. I'm in need of noodles! I think that's an awful lot of noodle need there. I didn't find the need to use potions. I'm only going to use potions if I need to use potions, you know? A room in a house. A wine cellar. We did need them for level 2 ones. That's a good point. I mean, like, what even? Potion of recharging. Well, we do have... Yeah, because they got equipped, but now we're just going to have to wait a bit for them to then be remade. More of them made. It's all potions of recharging. I think I'm going to make it so potions of recharging... we have more of them. There we go. 0. I have to kind of be with Chosen on that one. It may not be an appropriate number for what you need, but I feel like 0 is still a fun number. That's a problem with us, Pagey. You've got to be careful. 1 and 10. 1. I think 1 is a good number. Damn it, Chosen. I mean, we could say pi. 3.1425, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. Something like that. I still go with 1. We're just dicks, is basically what we're saying. We try constantly to make it difficult for other people. But for, you know, for kind of comedy's sake, for humor's sake, it's never malicious. Or it isn't for me anyway. It's whatever happens, all my fault. Arousal, possibly, I don't know. I mean, I'm, you know. Oh, I mean, yeah, natural logarithms. Yeah, let's go with E. That sounds good. I'm not even sure whether the official way of, because the way you draw the natural stuff is, it's like you draw it differently to make it look different. Like when you're drawing X in a formula, you don't draw it like diagonal line, you draw it like curve, touching in the middle. Excuse me. Well, I mean, I don't really know exactly what more... Oh, Gutberry and Wood. It's gone back to Gutberry and Wood. It was... like Viscera and Wormweed or something? But let's do superior shenanigans, shall we? Superior shenanigans! I used to know what E was. Again, it's a specific number, but the way it gets used is more complex than pi. Like, pi doesn't get used in complex ways. But natural stuff, it kind of does. Like, there's some very cool things that it gets up to. Okay, behold the fog being repelled. Oh, when you scroll now, you can scroll more. So yeah, I have no clue. Literally and legitimately no clue just how far you can push this back. There we go, our magic. Yeah. It's to do with growth of natural systems, kind of. So there are ways you can utilize that number to simulate growth of things. Yeah, so Viscera and Wormweed pods. Wizard was at... Melek was at a party. He was at a wizard's dungeon. At a party, I see Legion and Basket were having an arm wrestle. I feel like Legion might win that one. Melek would like to take the win next. Legion won. Melek was drinking acid. I made eye contact with Legion. And Basket and I moved my tail at the wine cellar after 7 hours. And 3 came out and noticed the party was over. Well, that's the problem. Wine cellars are dangerous. You know, to be fair, I imagine that the party in the wine cellar was probably just as valid as the one not in the wine cellar. So I figured that there were just 2 parties at that point. And you had to make a choice. And if you have to make a choice between a party in a wine cellar and a party not in a wine cellar, I'm not so sure whether that's a difficult... It's not a difficult ask. It really isn't. Are we just like basically completely healed again? 50 iron, 20 ectoplasm. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go straight in here. And just do another battle. Because why the hell would I not? Though zappiness is a weakness. But then so is fire. Fire. Yeah, okay. You know, I used to make some random generators that were kind of like these stories. That would, it would ask you questions, you type in the answer, and then it comes up with the things. I have to dig them out one day. Like, most of them were conspiracy theories, so it would ask you the various things, and it would generate a conspiracy theory based on the things that you answered. So I'll have to one day do that myself. It means that there would be a pause to the game, but you guys are probably used to minimal progress when it comes to games when you're watching. You're not here for the game progress. You're here for the random babblings and the social aspect of the live chat. That's why so many regulars keep coming back. You just like chatting to yourselves and with me as a background, I think. That's the end of my speckled hen. So, these two buggers are vulnerable to fire. So, fireball. Not even going to do vengeance. Do earth armor. Then we're going to do a bit of shadow cloak. Because we are going to do some things, obviously. Gross. That's actually really, really gross. Yeah. Super gross, actually. These things are beady. Let's do taste pagey because those tentacles are useful. I mean, geez, tentacle sweep again. Why the hell not, I suppose. Fireball! I mean, Pagey could just keep smacking this guy, I guess. I mean, it's getting wrecked, but Pagey's like took such massive damage. But that's 50. Oh, this one's got stairs down. Oh, but it's so glowy. Look how glowy it is. Chosen, we all know that you're full of shit, man. That's... Nobody comes here for that. Ooh. I hadn't even really clicked with the cool, like, thing. That's a cool thing. It's like a vault door. Like a wizard vault. Down there's WizTech. And they created vaults that... The Dragon Apocalypse. Wizards could hide in the vaults against the Dragon Apocalypse. They're clicking it does nothing, unfortunately. But unbeknownst to the wizards, WizTech had other ideas, and each vault had an experiment where the wizards that were hiding in there were prey to. It's a completely original concept that I'd literally just come up with. Nothing to do with any other franchise that you may or may not have heard of on the internet. Yeah. Huh. It's an interesting little horn. What a question. Borderlands. Lol. Difference between everyone and everybody. I'm trying to think of like sentences that use those, and then I'm swapping the words around to see which one sounds wrong. Everyone at the party, everybody at the party. I want everyone to be there. I want everybody to be there. Everyone was affected. Everybody was affected. You see, I prefer everyone rather than everybody. Like, everybody, to me, is like a clumsier word, but I don't think that's a grammatical thing. The thing is Little Horn, is there's a lot of odd concepts where you intuitively use the rules without being able to specify the rules. To do with, like, adjectives and words and stuff. You know, a long black stick is fine, but a black long stick... That doesn't sound right. And that's a rule. It's to do with the adjectives and the order of things. So I'm just trying to think of sentences where everyone works but everybody doesn't. Or everybody does and everyone doesn't. But I think it's more just a I like everyone because it's shorter and punchier. I don't know. Maybe. No, I'm not 100% sure what authoritative means. Everybody's got a goal in life. Everyone's got a goal in life. Yeah. I don't think there is much of a difference. Yeah, exactly, Little Horn. I'm not 100% sure either. Authoritative. I've heard of authoritative before, and I'm assuming that's how it's... That's the same word I vaguely remember. Paigey, you've given 4 options. No, 3 options but 4 choices? Or is it 4 options and 3 choices? Something like that. I don't know. Or no. Legion is 1. ED is the other. Basket is 1 and Cortana is the other. Okay. I don't know much about Cortana in Halo. So I have to kill Cortana. Yeah, kill Cortana. Kiss Edie. I think. Fuck Basket. Marry Legion. I think that's the way I'd go. That's a tricky one. Because I wouldn't want to marry Basket. But then it's a toss-up between the fuck... No. Between the kiss and the marry between Legion and Edie. Yeah. I'm like, huh. Revival Flask, Rejuvenation Charging, Mana Crystal, and Bravery Potion. There we go. I mean, quick. It doesn't have to be quick. Let's not make assumptions here, you know? I just have to zoom into everyone dancing like absolute bloody dorks. I suppose everybody could sound a bit more formal, perhaps. Kinda? Maybe? I don't know. I'm confused by the entire thing. I need to build a new wand. I don't need to, but I'm going to. We've cleared out... No, we haven't. We haven't cleared it out at all. We've got this shenanigans going on. I mean, is anyone actually injured again? Or are we all kind of healthy now? God, people get well so quickly with the new hospital. It's amazing. Damn right, Chosen. There's an awful lot of intricacy to things like this, you know? We are about to construct the mega thing. I don't know what's going on. So yes, the infirmary is about to become a proper thing. No, that's the incorrect place to put that. Good grief. Let's just put that. No. Cancel. Copy. There. There we go. Yep. People are heading off to somewhere to nom. People are off to eat raw rats. That's fine. We're okay with this. This should turn this into an infirmary immediately. There we go, yes! The infirmary, yeah, it basically just heals people faster. We love it. Right, let's banish this nonsense. Yeah, it's a tricky one, to be honest. I think everybody definitely sounds a bit more like formal, whereas everyone sounds a little bit more casual. But beyond that, yeah, I don't really know an official difference. There will be an official difference, I'm sure, but I don't know. Gross. Leave us alone, bitch. That's it. Yeah, you. Oi. None of that. Let's do haste on Pagey so that Pagey can start tentacling everybody. We like it when Pagey tentacles people. Being tentacled is what these fuckers love. See, they love it. No, they love it. I mean, you could ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT might actually be able to get a reasonably good answer, to be fair. Let's be honest. Pass. Let me smash. And pass. Maybe not. Multi-strike. Fireball. You die now! Well, there's all kinds of rats and viscera and all kinds of weird shit here. Yeah, hunt these rats. Get the rats out the basement! Nobody... Oh, Gnosis. Yeah, maximum priority on the Gnosis. Damn right. Okay. Next, we turn around and we craft an... What kind of wands have we got? We've got a lightning wand. Earth wand. Let's be honest. Wild magic is kind of like holding up the team at this point. We're not holding up the team. That's over-egging it. But it's definitely a core part of our tactics when we're battling. Viscera for more push. I think more push is going to happen next session. There's a lot of rats down here. There's just a lot. Salt and pepper, that was a weird one. I recently read something, and again, it was on the internet, and you never know how much credence to put in with things that you randomly find on the internet. But there used to be like 3 condiments, but because everybody knew what they were in all the documents, it was all just kind of like salt and pepper, etc. But nobody really knew what they put in the 3rd pot The third condiment. So it's like we don't really know what it was. I don't know why that suddenly sprung to mind, but it did. Oh, it's done this again. I mean, we can just battle again, I guess. Well, we'll do that next episode. To be honest, though, it's a good farm. You get to farm quite a lot by just letting that get taken over and taking it back again. Nutmeg. I mean, nutmeg's pretty solid. I mean, let's be honest. It's not the sort of thing I'd sprinkle on my savory stuff, though. Yeah, because it was like a general dinner table condiment, apparently. I mean, why would we want to prevent this happening? This is like a free... It's an easy battle where we can just get free stuff. I just kind of feel like we don't necessarily need to prevent it. Just a door. Actually, who's the wand making type? Legitimately don't know. It's not a rift. One second while I try and wands. Oh, so basically it's a plant person thing to make wands, apparently. Oh, Hellfire's decided that burning everything into a crisp is all very well and good, but every now and again you need to balance it out. Zenketsu can go and back in the basket, you know. Really? I felt like it was the other way around. Huh. It felt like it was the other way around to me. Huh. Well, there you go. But it was to do with formality. That's interesting. What is one transfigurator required for tier 2 wand upgrade? Oh, okay. Wand transfigurator. A ritual focus found in the underschool. But this is the underschool and I don't see it anywhere. Maybe wild magic, actually. Maybe. Does it say anything about these things? Curse-bound mages. One transfigurator. Here we go. So, blah, 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 blah. Also contains, sculpt set, one transfigurator and greater one transfigurator may be found in the stone ruins. So we need to continue exploring that way to eventually find what we need. Huh. Okay, well then it's not going to happen this session, is it? Okay. Well, the school is growing. We haven't really built any more rooms as far as their function goes. Huh. Well, we need research, but we can do research. Guess what? Guess what? You know what's happening. We're gonna do it next episode. Because why the hell not? Oh god, there's conversation about condiments and meats. Hang on, I'm gonna have to activate some media shenanigans. Media shenanigans. I know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna activate some things. Yeah. I mean, this is kind of cool. Save the game. Boom. Oh. So what have we got? It's from the 1500s onward. Yeah, because I heard that the whole third condiment was very recent, like 19th century kind of thing. Relegated sweet things to basically dessert and such, and savoury things for main dishes. Sauces and creams were king. Fricassee was insanely popular at the time. So it was more or less, slow braised meat in a rich sauce. I mean, that sounds good to me. A good sauce can make a meat dish. Absolutely. Even if it's just like a steak. Ah, Little Horn. Yeah, a competition. A long time ago. Very long time ago. Holy crap. It was, yeah. Bonkers, really, when you think about just how long these things were. Though the fact you're describing it as legendary, I feel like you're giving it more credence, more, I don't know, than it's worth, you know? Like, I'm not deriding the creator or anything, but it's kind of like, I'm just a small channel, a very, very small channel here, lurking around in the background of all of these heavily commercialized channels. What I mean by that is, a lot of people like delve into this as a living, whereas I'm just kind of like chilling, you know? It's just a side thing for me. Oh, that sounds great. Caramelized onions. Mwah. And anything kind of creamy with a flavor with a steak is, yeah. Like I like a creamy peppercorn kind of sauce. That does it for me. But yeah, creamy caramelized onion type sauce. Yeah, give me that shit. Give me that shit. Well, I think that's why I guess part of the reason why I've never been tempted to change it. It's just me now. Yeah. And I think that's why the whole Cheerio thing stuck. Again, it's like, it was just something I started doing a little bit and people liked it and I carried it on and now it's permanent. Yeah. It's just funny how these things stick. Although, I'm not sure what to make of the phrase of mentally prepared for a video from you. I'm not sure. Is that a good thing? Or is that something where you kind of like need to sit down and brace yourself to endure it? Oh man, I am tired. That is true, Wild Magic. Yeah, there have been a couple of occasions when I've forgotten or been distracted or it's been cut short or... yeah. When I try Chosen One, I do. I'll miss comments. You can't help but miss the odd comment. I'll miss a vote for a technology, or I'll miss a kiss, marry, kill thing from Pagey, or I'll miss a question from whoever. It happens. It happens. But yeah, I do agree with you. There is an allure to a channel where you have that little bit of, not one-to-one, but yeah, like you feel like you have a voice that is heard and not drowned out. I like being in that place. I know some people would be desperate to become so popular that they've got people clamoring for attention like that, but yeah. Like we have the whole milestone chat and stuff so you can see your comment highlighted, but yeah. Hellfire is doubling all of the things you're saying. Oh, little horn. That makes me feel ever slightly more important. Go. I sort of get that, actually, the whole thing, little horn. I really do, because there is a what do you call it? There just is. Like I said, there is something about that interaction. You know, you get you're talked to by name, you've got a reputation, you've got your little thing that's done, and it itself is almost eagerly awaited, you know. And people can be missing from the live chat, and people are like, where's so-and-so? And that's cool as well. And I get that. Yeah, one of us. I mean, we miss people when they're not here. You know, Off by One's not been around for a little while. Damn it, Chosen, what are you doing, man? No, I'm gonna override that. Yeah, back to here. God damn it, what's going on? Yeah, exactly, Pagey. It's like, Off by One, where are you? like to think that I listen as much as I can with people. Like the whole, you know, like and subscribe thing. Ah, RimWorld. It depends on how you're dying, Pagey. I mean, there's a lot of different ways of dying in RimWorld. I mean, this is kind of sinister music, so I don't know, epic. I mean, it depends how you want to go about it, really. I mean, one of the things that I like to do is to forget about the food problem. And I still have food problems. But honestly, grab the tilled soil mod. Like, games are about having fun. They're not about punishing yourself. And sometimes you can look at a game and see it as a challenge, and that's cool. But if you get to that point where you're like, this isn't fun anymore, you just go for the tilled soil mod, and it will give you that little bit of a boost for your farming, and that will help you feed your peeps. That's what I would suggest. It's a simple modification. Till your soil, and it just gives that growth rate. Be careful where you set out as well, because where you place your colony, depending on the climate, can determine an awful lot about how quickly things grow. And berry picking is a surprisingly powerful thing, agreed. But yeah, if you pick an area where the growing season is very small, very short, then obviously you're going to have a limited amount of growth. By coincidence, by sheer fluke, should I say, no mods. Yeah, check the growth season, because if the growth season is quite short, you're going to have then a long winter where you can't grow things. It's an issue. So double check what the growing season is like before you place your settlement, where you decide to build. Because otherwise you could be left with a colony where half the year you can't grow anything. Yeah. Oh, I'm curious as to why you can't get mods. That is curious. I'm getting like a console thing, maybe? I don't know. Firewall-y thing? I don't know. Oh, boy. Anyway, I should do the whole thank you thing. So, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, yeah, other than checking the growing season so that you've got the most amount of time every year to grow your crops, then yeah, I mean, I would say stick to that. You can obviously go with the colonies that can do nutrient paste, like I've got, because then that makes your food go further. I'm not an expert on RimWorld, I'll be honest. I know some basics, but not an expert by any means. But I am going to head off now. Thank you to all of my adepts for supporting the channel. Water Necromancer, that Monicum, Nakomi Summers, Darth Malek, Mr. X Trillion, S Strudel, Hellfire Doragon, and Finnicle. Finnicle? Whatever. I know what I'm talking about. Thank you to all of my apprentices. Thank you to everyone in live chat. Hope you're enjoying the series. I'm certainly enjoying it. Wizards and colony management. It's great. It's a thing that works. It's a good combination. So until next time, take care of yourselves. Good luck with RimWorld, Pagey. Good luck. Let us know how you get on next stream on Sunday. Cheerio.